Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Komal Kanwar Shekhawat and I hope you all are doing good. So in the previous video, I discussed how one can import the data file in SPSS and how one can categorize and specify the variables accordingly in the variable view window. Okay, so your imported file or your imported information regarding all the variables is shown in the data view, which is open in front of you, and the information regarding the variables and their categorization is shown in the variable view window. Okay, so once you have done with specifying your variables, you can run any kind of analysis using SPSS. Okay, so in this video, I will be discussing the basics of descriptive statistics, charts, and how to determine the frequencies in case of primary data analysis using SPSS software. Okay, so let's start with it. So suppose first of all you want to analyze your data. So for that you need to go to analyze and then descriptive statistics and frequencies. Okay. See, you can run a univariate analysis, a bivariate analysis, or a multivariate analysis depending upon your objective. Okay, so I will be discussing all these things in the upcoming videos, how you can proceed in case of a univariate analysis or in case of a bivariate analysis, or how to deal with the case of a multivariate analysis. Okay, so keep following the channel and do subscribe if you haven't yet. Okay, so let's start with this one. So suppose you want to find out the frequencies of all the variables, so you need to drag your concerned variable in this variable box. Okay, so once you have dragged all the variables, suppose you want to check the frequency for all the variables. Okay, so you need to drag all those variables in this variable box, and afterwards you need to click on this OK. So as you can see, the output regarding the frequencies of each of the variable is extracted in the output window. So the very first table shows the frequencies for each of the variables. As you can see, the name of the variables is shown. So for my data study, there was name of the respondent, gender of the respondent, age, education level, marital status, income, monthly average bill, and price of a commodity. Okay, so valid here ensures the total number of observations. So there were total 20 observations for each of the variable, and since none of the value was missing, so here missing shows 0 values were missing. Okay, moving to the next table. The next table is regarding the frequency of the respondents. Okay, so these were all the respondents, their frequency, percentage, valid percent, and cumulative percent. So frequencies gives you the information regarding each of your variable. Okay, so if you want to obtain the frequency for each of the variable, you can drag all the variables, otherwise you can skip this part. So the next table is regarding the gender of the respondent. So 14 here shows there were total 14 females out of 20 respondents and 6 were males. Okay, so since the number of observations was very small, which was 20, in case of thousands and lakhs of observations, this becomes very handy information. Okay, so you can directly find out how many were females and how many were males out of the total respondents, right? And their percentage and cumulative percentage. So this information becomes very handy and very informative in case of dealing with large number of observations. All right. So next table is regarding the age of the respondents. So there were only 2 people who were less than 25 years of age. There were 14 who were between 25 to 35 years of age, and there were only 4 people between 35 to 45 years of age, and their percent and cumulative percentage is also obtained. Similarly, you can interpret the next table, which is regarding the education level of the respondent, right? So out of the 20 respondents, only 15 were graduates and 5 were postgraduates. Okay. Next is regarding the marital status of the respondents. So out of 20 respondents, only 5 were unmarried and the rest 15 were married. The next table is regarding the income of the respondents. Okay, so this was taken as a single value. No particular categorization was framed for the income level of the respondents. However, you can also create slabs while labeling the variable. Okay, so this is about the income of the respondents. The next table is regarding the monthly expenditure, monthly bill of the respondents. So the value and their frequency and cumulative frequencies. The last table is regarding the price of a luxury commodity owned by the respondents, right? So similarly, you can interpret this table also, okay, the frequency and the cumulative percentage, right? So this is how you can obtain the frequency table for your variables. If you want to draw some information regarding the frequencies and you want to find out the number of males or females or the total number of literate or illiterate people in your concerned data study. All right. Now, suppose you want to show this information regarding all these variables using graphs or charts. So for that, you need to go to Analyze, then Descriptive Statistics, and then click on Frequencies again. Okay. Afterwards, you need to drag that variable for which you want to obtain the chart. Okay. So suppose I want to obtain a graphical representation for these 4 variables only. Okay, gender of the respondent, age, marital status, and monthly average bill. So once you have dragged the concerned variable in the variable box for which you want to obtain a chart or a graphical representation, afterwards you need to click on charts. Okay, so here you can see various options are available. Whether you want to obtain a bar chart, a pie chart, or a histogram. Okay, so suppose I want to show this information using pie charts. Okay, so I will click on pie chart and there is another option for the chart values. Whether you want to show the values in terms of frequencies or in terms of percentages. Okay, so suppose I want to show the pie charts using percentages. So I'll select percentage and then you need to click on continue and OK. So as you can see, the output for the chart is obtained. So this pie chart shows the information in graphical format for the variable gender of the respondent. So as you can see, this green area shows the percentage of male respondents and the blue area shows the percentage of female respondents. Okay, so you can use these graphs accordingly for your research paper or your dissertation or thesis. Okay, if you want to show the information using graphical analysis, then you can proceed with pie charts or histograms or bar charts also. Similarly, you can interpret your results for all the variables. So as you can see, this variable education level. So the pie chart shows approximately 3/4 of the population under the study is graduate, and only 1/4 of the respondents are postgraduates. Okay, so this is how you can interpret the results for graphical analysis and charts. And this is the first step basically regarding how you can obtain the frequencies and graphs for your variables under your study. Okay, so I hope you like the video. Please click on the subscribe button and like the video, and thanks for watching. Have a good day.